Yo, for those of you watching in the future on the good old YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of our Let's Play walkthrough of The Outer Worlds 2 on a PS5. We're going to continue where we left off. I think we're at the Ministry of Accuracy. We're looking for some information and details on what is known as mental refreshment. We've also got to turn in a bounty for the drones. So without further ado, smash that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, leave a comment. We're going to search for the information needed and then head back to Fairfield. Let's get it going. Damn chat. So as you can see, we are in the ministry. We are starting off exactly where we left off. I'm going to head into getting the information from here. Alert overdue deliverable. Okay. Print the following pass to you for our ARC and hand deliver the pertinent reports immediately. Okay. Print. Return a route. Field report, Warden P. Calvert. Following the retreat from Fairfield, 3 dead, 6 missing, 1 wounded, 10 active, unit cohesion broken, morale low, awaiting instructions. Sentinels repair automatic. Okay. Spy 2 sentinels wrestling with my automex. Ah. Main sensor lens. I'm perplexed as to their intention. They must know I would have found the recorder eventually. What's more, they're sentinels. They could simply request the primary data device if they had a mind to. I should likely see nothing, but if something goes wrong with that automech, I'd be afraid to have its abnormality credited to me. Teacher relishes new position. Report by L. Courtney. A wise man fears anything that would label him unfaithful, and historically I would apply that moniker to Alphonse Schultz. But it now seems he fears nothing, for he has recently spoken out in an outrageous and unseemly manner. It matters not what occupation your youth prepared you for. The sovereign sees your best course for the whole of the protectorate. It matters not if you find the work distasteful or tedious or difficult. You do it with pride for the sake of the protectorate. You do not tell the 24 children you are teaching that you've been demoted to a glorified sprat wrangler. Matriarch, help us. Sanitized text. I was inspired to hear Alfonso tell the children in his charge how incredibly excited he was to begin his new work, tending to a portion of the colony's micro-cattle. It speaks volumes to the validity of the paradigm to have such a learned man see the value in such a dramatic... Oh, wow. Okay. That's funny. That's funny, chat. Okay. I don't know that that is the information that we needed. Let's keep going.
Sequencing attack strategies. Engaging normal protocols.
Repeater's useless. I kind of expected some more wraps, to be honest. Real tarts. So many explosive grenades, bro. Mag pick? Okay. Alright, let's check out the next terminal. Unsanitized reports. Following reports are unsanitized. Do not let this information leave the ministry without undergoing a sanitization pass, secondary sanitization pass, and a supervisory review. Fairfield under siege by Raptidon threat. Resources were spread thin. I'm gonna emphasize the monsters wreaking havoc. Burn movement unleashed by Auntie's choice. Remind the people who's responsible and assure them Sovereign will quickly gain control of the situation. Metal paws littering the plains are likely vessels for Raptidon delivery. Steer clear of any of these. Okay. Research team. Vanished while in pursuit of the fabled skeleton cradle on the coast of Paradise Island. Their families fear the worst. The legends of the skeleton cradle are to be believed they died in the most gruesome and painful fashion. Their final breaths wasted on dishonorable shrieks of agony. Okay. Please do not speculate the fate of the missing researchers. Our remaining scientists must remain focused and untroubled by the wayward actions of their fellows. Okay. Current standards of sanitization and messaging. Any discussion of the order of a sentence is to be altered to verbously acknowledge that it is to be opposed. Any text data intelligence shows indifference. Orders to be corrected, and its author to be immediately remanded to mental refreshment. Good Lord. Tragedy of Horizon Point creates heroes of the Protectorate, including the very family members of the Sovereign, are to be celebrated as heroes of the Protectorate. They died while embracing their highest calling in service to the Sovereign, and he has personally mourned their loss. Foreign actors scrubbed from their... the war with Auntie's choice. Soon dismantle Auntie's petty machinations. Okay. A very interesting chat. I feel like I'm missing something, man. They really tried to fortify themselves in here, and they still got torn up by these rats, bro. You're Sovereign, Protector of Arcadia, Caretaker of Worlds. Wow.
Inbound Raptidon. Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress. Protocols not yet charged.
Okay. Can't tell if there's something back there.
This highly classified information
would be of interest to Minister Milverstreet.
Thanks for letting me know. Alright, we're gonna use that in a second. Use the auto dock. I don't know if this... Yeah, this does recharge us. I don't want to unbar and open that yet. Alright, let's check this. Administrator's reports. Settlement, okay. Failure to heed this warning if you're not... New Horizons from Medsville. Yo! Yeah, we'll switch to... We'll switch to say hello. Valkyrie, what is going on? How's stream? How are you doing tonight? How Are you enjoying Tiny Tina's Wonderland? How are you doing tonight? How was stream? And how are things going? Let me see that. But welcome in, Raiders. My name is Brian. You can call me Floof. Welcome to Floof Gaming. We're currently doing our Let's Play walkthrough of The Outer Worlds 2 on PS5. And it is fun. Right now, we're looking for some information on Earth Directorate. A lot of reading, a lot of chilling tonight. So kick back, relax. It is late night with Floof. We're going to continue with the YouTube episode recording. It was good. Had to change up plans, but definitely enjoying it. Are you going to be playing Borderlands 4 when you're done with it? There we go. Okay. Consoles breathe new life into the much lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects. Okay. Cases may be rehabilitated. Tried and true methods, trouble friends and neighbors, stay away from. Okay. Mental refreshment. Let me print that cartridge. I think we need that as part of our mission. 5% repaired using. Really? Really? Okay. Buy Directorate console. Do not spare the rod. Oh. Claims of sovereign's allegiance are utterly unfounded, regardless of whom the source of the rumor may be, warden, arbiter, or vigilant. It falls upon every sentinel to ignore claims of clemency and ensure that subjects receive the harshest punishments possible for derelictions of the paradigm. I expect all administrators to observe their course even more thoroughly from this moment on. Chat, there's a grubbin in chat if you play PCG. I would love to, but I probably won't stream it. But you are gonna play it though. I will say I enjoyed it, but like, I don't know. I kind of got to a point where like, I was playing on the hardest difficulty. So I got to a point where like, I would basically have to like grind. I think I was left off at level 24 or 25, and I need to grind to like level 30 to feel comfortable continuing from where I'm at on the hardest difficulty. And I was like, all right, that's backlog. Out of all the games I'm playing, it is still fun. So don't get me wrong. It's not that it's not fun. It's just out of the 4 Let's Plays that I need to do, it was the one I was having the least fun with at this point. So right now, priority is Outer Worlds 2, Pokemon Legends ZA, and then obviously Ghost of Yotei I still want to play, but that's kind of, it's not on the back burner, but it's not priority. I want to try to finish either this or Legends ZA, then bring Yotei back into the rotation, and then when another game's finished, then bring Borderlands 4 back in. Not in a rush to. Yeah, it was fun. It's the kind of thing where it's like, I kind of wish I had just like put that off to like maybe the end of the year. Because now, right, I've started it. I've completed 2 of the bosses. There's like 1 more big world boss to beat. And then I think the final section, if I'm remembering correctly. And it's just like, man, I hate to leave it there. But like, I literally have like the amount of time it's going to take me to grind. Like, I'd say probably about 5 hours of grinding to get me from 24 to 30. Or 25 to 30 from where I am. To 30 in the game, and while it would be worth it and there's plenty of stuff for me to do that, it's just like, it's a time consuming thing, unfortunately. So what are your priority games right now? What do you got going on? We've discovered evidence that there may still be Order of the Ascendant believers amongst our subjects. Maintain special vigilance over any subjects observed doing complex math equations. Chat, fear of math. As per previous decrees, report any suspicious behavior to the Sentinels and the Consul's revised doctrine regarding the Order. The Order's continued hostility, combined with their apparent involvement in Auntie's invasion, puts the Protector in a position where we must quell subversive information about the Order with haste. Double your efforts to sanitize information that runs contrary to the Protectorate teachings. Such information is to be replaced with the litany of previously circulated token anti-order information generated by the office of the consul. Any subjects found making pro-order statements must be reported at once to the Sentinels. All of this just seems like a whole lot of effort, right? Just to try to subjugate people. Advanced decryption key. I think I have 4. I think we can upgrade. Where's Brobot? Are you still hovering around up there? Where's Brobot? Is she dead? It's not dead. Okay. Oh god, I thought we were gonna open that to a Rapt. All right, we're good. That's that whole place cleared. I think we can literally just like fast travel out of here, right? Oh, and it's even got a fast travel point for us. There's a workbench that I don't need right now. Okay, that is the majority of what we need. I think this is like a secondary point where we can get onto the island that's not the bridge. But I don't know that I want to do that. And I have a feeling whatever we need to do is going to take us here at some point. So let's go back to the city. I want to turn in the bounty first. I think bounty terminal, I want to say, is in the warden's office, maybe? Maybe the warden's office. Let's find out.
Take the pressure off with
We'll go to Diabolical Drones of Doom. Let's turn that in first.
Hell. I've stood this post so many times I could do it in
That's good for you, bud. Let's make sure everything's reloaded. Probably gonna check the terminal. You're fully
You ever find
loaded.
yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
Do you?
Every time I think I'm happy.
Okay. Turn in and complete a bounty. Give me that money. Okay. There are no others. That seems to be everything. He doesn't seem to want to talk. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we need to do in there. Corporate Trooper could get real mad if I start shooting up the place.
I don't much care.
What am I looking for?
I see a huge opportunity. Well, don't you look thirsty? Oh, right. What'll it be, stranger?
Open
Take
vendor.
your point.
Sell all our junk. Okay, gets us a little bit of money. You got anything back here today? Nope. Okay. Let's not cause a scene. Medical person. Go talk to the doc.
I must ask you to... You've returned. I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please.
I need to see your medical supplies, and I need to buy some stuff. Okay. Heals 200 instantly, increase it up to 2 times the amount the closer you are to death. Do I not have one of these already? I do have Auntie's Choice Adreno already. So what do I need? Carboplasma gland. Additional medical inhaler slot. I wouldn't mind an extra prime report. Now, can I do anything else with this? No. We already used that.
Not feeling myself at all.
Alright, that definitely didn't help him, by the way. We completed that quest, but it did not help him. Pressing cares before leaving Paradise Island. It's currently near Westport. Niles' friend is near Westport. Westport has to be like here. Do we have compass directions on this thing? There are no compass directions. Sick. Okay. Journo. Bring redactor, copy of Science Adventures. Don't have that right now. Unlock lockbox. We can go in the ship to do that. Milver Street. Yeah. Let's go talk to Milver Street.
These riffs got me awful perturbed. Ain't reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon punched
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well would not have been necessary.
Yeah, that's not even a human hand. It's like a rat's foot.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing
Interesting.
your little excuses. How about that?
Mine?
Anyways. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. Oopsies. I definitely hit the wrong button there. Once our friend is feeling better, we'll be finishing LN3. Gonna start Lost in Random tomorrow morning and play that. Pumpkin Jack on Friday. Co-op with another friend. The two of us. And then who knows? Subathon for 5-year Annie, so I have a lot to plan out. There you go. That's what's up. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Hell yeah. It sounds like you've got a pretty packed out week. Sheesh. Pressing care, so we're going refreshing bit of news. Yeah, I did not need to accidentally have our guy attack someone in the middle of the
I
city.
don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop braying
That's
your
still
little
a lot
excuses.
for the 2 weeks.
How about that?
My, such a good impression.
How about that?
I'd scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies.
What? You okay?
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Oh, okay. Well, you're clearly
That
still
troop of
upset.
Sealong no mind.
Yikes,
The
dude.
individuality
What
encouraged
even?
by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired
Really
what we
is
discussed?
crazy. Yeah, give him the
Excellent.
document.
I'm pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable.
That's true.
If
She
this
was getting the job
contract
done
weren't staying in my
fine.
hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Forget him. Join me. I've got a ship with beds, snacks, and just a little residual trauma. True, Minister. Let Inez fix her graph. Then you won't doubt her efficiency ever again. Efficacy ever again.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply
I don't think I have the
manifest from the
bits
ether.
to pay for it
And if I
myself.
die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
True.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she
Wow.
were
Yeah, so chat.
unemployed?
This is just
I
as
should
bad
get
as
the
it
preferable
always is. Good
alternative.
lord.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer.
You can come hang out with us.
I quit!
Haha, yes! Now punch his hat off. Bold but stupid. Best of luck ever getting hired in this town again.
It most assuredly is not good for her.
It is good for her. Now I can hire her.
Is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our
Give me the
fold.
opportunity to hire her.
So
Did
you
I make a
say.
mistake?
But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis.
Can I
You.
hire her?
I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern.
What is her proposition?
Now, where were
Joining
we?
my crew?
Oh, yes.
The answer is
The
yes. For
acquisition
being
of this
honest.
information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold
Okay.
and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
What? You said Westport? I need to go to there. If Westport is east, I'm gonna crash out. Wait, you said you get me into the Vox. Are you stringing me along?
Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station.
Mm-hmm.
Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to
Right.
the invasion.
I think
Though
Westport
a handful of
is to the
protectorate
east, chat.
naysayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
Skip the preamble. What do you need? I accept one task. You try to give me another.
I forget myself. I didn't mean to impose. You've already agreed to much. It's been a long time since I've encountered someone able to operate on their own. Do return if you're interested in another task, however. Pardon me for being preoccupied.
All
I've got
this blah, blah,
Westport
blah,
on my
blah.
mind.
What do you need
I
from
knew you'd
Westport?
come back once you'd had a little time to ruminate. Now, Your converting Westport's subjects will teach us much about the Protectorate mind.
Okay.
How it solves problems, what
curious.
it desires, how it can be swayed. I have a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours.
The
Should pose
choice
no
is
trouble for a
yours.
go-getter like you.
I have a high speech skill, so I would prioritize swaying the town over sabotage, even though sabotage would probably be fun as long as it doesn't get people mad at me. Even a go-getter like me needs advice from time to time. Got any? I thought you were the marketing specialist, or is the hat just for show? Why is converting Westport subjects so important?
Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone.
Okay. I thought you were the marketing specialist, or is that hat just for show?
Not so loud. The hat can tell when you're questioning it. The people of
Right.
Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader.
At least he knows his
I
position.
cannot help
The
these people achieve
self-awareness is
salvation
somewhat
until I
there.
know what it is they yearn for. You
They yearn for the
are a
mines.
third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf.
I'm acting on my behalf, buddy. Pretty convenient how helping them achieve salvation also directly fits your goals.
I say if the situation is serendipitous, so much the better.
Frostmoth in chat. I'm in chat.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly
The vigilant.
cowlick. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile?
You better give me the world,
Wonder
brother.
No longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
I don't want that. I want access to the Vox. Being a little more fashionable. You're on Milver Street. I don't want a replica hat. I want the real thing. Just worry about getting me into the Vox.
Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only
This is gonna
then
be
can you motivate them
Tomorrow, is going to be Westport. I was expecting, guns. Before I go, is this town armed? Am I going to have to shoot my way in?
While I can't say for certain, I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer possesses any strategic value. The Protectorate has no reason to defend a half-sunken town. Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if Westport itself seems safe.
Interesting. Okay. If Paradise Island is that dangerous, you should have given me some guns.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Don't come crying to me if all the refugees are killed by raptidons on the way here. Bye. All right. Let's
All
talk
done in there?
Yes.
Was hoping we could chat.
Yeah, we can chat.
Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself,
Free-ranged.
thinking we ought to
I'm not
team up.
free-ranged. I'm Earth
You're going
Directorate.
places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable.
I don't know, chat.
And in time,
She seems
maybe
fun.
I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's Choice.
Oh no. You join us, you're stuck. Nice services. Do your nice sales pitch. Do your services come with a 5-year warranty too? Why in the void would you want to go back to Auntie's Choice?
I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
Hang on, didn't you just leave because they refused to let you get treatment? You don't think they intended to let you stay nothing forever?
They ain't the Protectorate. If they couldn't see my worth, it was due to circumstance, because of my graft, or because I ain't trying hard enough.
You are
I get it.
indoctrinated.
You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print.
I don't want to work with you. I believe you, so you have a
I had
deal.
a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in
I
top
could use a
form,
super
you'll be
soldier
pleasantly
chat.
surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the
Yeah,
edge of
chat,
town
we'll
to
go
see
talk
if
to
she's
her.
got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Go ahead, Niles. Val heals me. I know I'm gonna regret this. I know I'm gonna regret sending Val back.
Acknowledged.
After you.
But Val's been with the ship so long, she can keep track of it. Okay. Not Codex. Let's do this one. Excuse me. Hi, Copernicus. Who's a good boy? Can I ride you? Okay, I don't think he liked that, so let's just not do that. All right, let's talk to this doc.
Pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
Is he eating in the background? It's good news. Inez is now free to fix her graph. She says you can help.
Ah, that is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Well, you can do more now.
Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens.
Let her continue.
The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who unfortunately went missing.
We heard
I
about
happened
that.
upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself.
True.
Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
Okay, so we're gonna need a lot of ammunition. Oh, you make that sound like a good thing.
It is. Rare, once in a generation divergence in the crabble population, powerful and frightening. Reckon it'd suit me just fine.
What do you mean
The
suit you?
second
Are you gonna
candidate
get a
is
crab
Raptidon
arm?
matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island, as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
Yeah, I need to get to where I can upgrade my weapons. Any ideas for how to kill this matriarch? This isn't the matriarch the Protectorate have been talking about, is it?
This is hardly worth the effort of a response, dear, but I might remind you that Raptidons are not native to this land. Now listen close. When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
All of this seems
That
like a
I
lot
do.
of work.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
Kill the creatures, chop off the parts. Seems straightforward enough. What could go
I
wrong?
can assure you my research is sound, and I am not at all like the last surgeon who performed on Inez. I take pride in my work. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, Law guide you both out there.
Before we go, I had some questions.
Oh, I love questions. Ask away.
Wait, I like hers. What's the story with Kara and Milver Street? Things seem strained between them.
If you two have spotted the chasm between them, I fear the Protectorate have already pinpointed the way with which to exploit it. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
True. Why can't they see eye to eye, and how would you know about that? With freedom of thought comes conflict and uncertainty.
Which I would not mind if the threat of annihilation weren't hanging over us so. I am accustomed to decisive and unanimous action. Not this. And yet, I would much rather stay here, continue my work, and hope my leaders can reach an accord. Challenging though it may be, one wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
The ministers and high spirits now that have agreed to help him.
I see. Well, I hope his spirits may be sustained. I have grown fond of the minister, but I cannot help but wonder if he fully understands how proud the Protectorate
I think he
are.
does,
It
but
takes great courage or desperation to acknowledge the wrongs of one's society, and even more to leave it entirely. He
Still.
may find that courage to be rarer than he thinks.
I think it's
or perhaps
doable,
he
though.
will manage to prove me wrong with his powers of persuasion yet again. Oh, I would welcome it in this case.
We can be persuasive. Let's talk about
Very
something
well.
else.
I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
Tell me more about taming
I work
Raptidons.
directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island
Well, they're
can
actually
provide.
using
In
Raptidons as
theory,
war dogs.
They'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons.
Okay.
It's most agreeable.
Is this thing not spinning? Is that what's going on? Yeah, it's not spinning. Okay. I hope this doesn't hurt any of them.
Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
Okay. We'll be going now. Ooh. One is way out here in the middle of nowhere. Skeleton. This one's actually... Do we go to the landing pad and then try to, like, cut through here somewhere, or... take this out. Chat, you think we have enough ammo right now? I'm gonna see if we have enough ammo. How far are we from it? Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. This one should be easy enough to get to. We'll just get this one out of the way, and then we'll head to west, whatever. Huh. Thing is strong. Thing's got a lot of health. The hell was that? You heard that? What we need is down that way. I have a feeling this is a bad idea. So, chat, the one that's... Okay, it's north of the Vox relay. So once we get access to this island, I actually need to go north of that and then probably come back here to get her fixed beforehand. We also need to go to west. And that chapel will be our first stop along the Great Journey. What is that? What is this? Oh, I don't like this, chat. Nice. We got a... Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna go to speech 6. And I'm gonna go up and lockpicking again. Or we go up and hack again. Or we start working on engineering. Honestly, let's do that. Okay. Perk point. Dealing damage to weak. Okay, strong enemies, frightened target flees. Bribes cost less. Your speech skill also scales damage. So 2.5% damage per speech skill. Wow. We need this for sure. I gotta reduce our toxicity because I gotta be able to heal more often. Let's go to inventory real quick. And then we need to go to... Okay. So now we have ED Primer and Auntie's Choice. I think I have to switch between them, unfortunately. And this is all the food and drinks. We can proc this when I need health. I'm kind of just storing all this right now. I don't know that we don't seem to have a weight limit right now. So I'm taking advantage of that. Ooh. Grants additional weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. Further distances grant larger bonuses, but damage fall off is still applicable. Damage bonus maxes out at 30% at 100 meters. What are we rocking right now? Toxicity drain rate. kind of want to run that. We'll see how it does. Now that we have reduced toxicity gain, we'll see how that works. Now, current armor is 5. So anything that's 5 is also, like, fine, but... 20% chance to ignore incoming attacks while below 50% health. It's not half bad. Is there transmog? Is there transmogrification? It doesn't seem like there is. Okay. Shock machine gun. Oh, I can't get rid of that, can I? Oh, wow. One of these was giving us extra... Was it the hat? It was the extra... Yeah, the hat was giving us the extra holster. Okay, we can actually run plate. 20% ignore incoming attacks. Honestly, I kind of want to just wear the plate. Let's see what that does for us for a bit. I think this is what we were using. The repeating rifle is just dumb, bro. Yeah, I don't really like it. I mean, weak spot damage, charged machine pistol, and then triple barrel shotty. Where's our junk marker? I don't really want to use this biomass pistol either. Yeah, biomass pistols. We'll keep it, chat. It's a weapon damage type, but I saw it. Claws as wide as fish trawler. Eyes no smaller than my head. Back as broad as the roof of a house on a white blended bone. I tried to run and grab Claire so she could see it, but fear pinned my feet. Worse, it being long gone by the time I got to her, she insisted it was nothing but the vodka that was heavy on my breath. Okay. The cave to the south. Tomorrow when I think the bugger will be asleep, I'm heading down to find it. Best case, I bag the biggest crabble ever seen. Worst case, I get evidence that I'm not just a raving drunk. Either way, the name Patrice Cade Benton is about to be famous. You are going to be dead, I'm guessing. All right, chat. We found one of the 10 science adverts. We can bring back to that lady at some point. Overprepared, missing a shot or two. Flaws. 40% damage for 8 seconds after weapons. For 8 seconds? I don't want the flaw. 50% mag size doesn't really help me. I just swore I saw one sticking out of the ground here somewhere. You spy a pair of human legs coming from the crabble's mouth parts. Looks like the crabble got a bit greedy and choked to death. Medical or brawny? We don't have either. What What about this one? Can't examine. I bet you it was that guy, chat. Chat, you guys already know what's gonna happen. I can already see them.
Look alive, Commander.
Okay. Not horrible, not great.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists.
I'm gonna cross the open mouth, see if we can find the scientists before we go in there. They may have set up in the cave.
Time to earn my commission.
These things take time, Commander. Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander. Revive me. Knew you had my back. Ready to waste it on your command.
Back in.
Y'all gotta stop going down. Like, if we have to fight the big guy, we're cooked if you can't fight him. And look at all the, chat, look at all the... all the eggs, man. See if we can get a double shot here. Keep an eye out for us getting run up on by the mother. Lordy Lord, we're getting some bit of nad done today. Check the map real quick. We've actually been this way before, just not all the way down here. Let's go to inventory. Set ourselves up for some food. They're killing these wraps out here, bro. All right. We know what we're looking for, chat. Eating the terror rays, too? It's crazy. What is this? Okay. Not great. Yeah. Yeah, we better save before we fight the crab.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
Yeah, we'll deal with it. I want to get rid of these eggs, though.
They were using sound to lure the crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
What am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Yeah, chat, we're not gonna pop it immediately. Because these things are an infestation. These things are an infestation, chat. You would think this would bring the crabble out, right? The king crabble. But I'm gonna go ahead and loot everything. If I turn around and it's right behind me, I'm gonna crash out. Free salvage brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Sonar recording did not go AWOL. We patrolled the coast. Couldn't make sense of what they were doing exactly, considering the Vista were coding their equipment and whatnot, but figure what's here might be worth salvaging. Is a baby crabble, reckon real cute. House training you make fine. He does shriek something awful at times. The others think his folks might come looking. Oh my god. Y'all actually got cooked. Okay. The parents will come looking. I'm wondering if I smash all these eggs, if the parent might come looking then. Not quite all the eggs, But I'm hearing a lot of sound. Considering. That's still not all the eggs, bro. I'm actually curious to see if anyone's done all the eggs and knows whether or not you can summon it, that's why. That's all the eggs that I could find. Alright, let's finish up looting and then summon this thing. I'm gonna use this. I'm actually gonna use tactical time dilation. Might need the toxicity drain rate, to be honest. Last night, the entire research cadre witnessed a mutated crabble emerging from the coastal waters. We had heard stories of this bone, white, and terrifying specimen for so long, yet expected them to be nothing more than hallucinations of subjects in need of mental refreshment. Okay, we were not wrong, or we were wrong. The subspecies appears to be to boast a thicker, more durable carapace. Ooh. Increase muscle strength and generally more aggressive. Curious, okay? Alright, chat. Now that's an explosive barrel, so... Where's the thing we need to activate? I should have saved.
Looks like a fight. They're making it easy for us.
Hey,
Watch
got a
yourself.
distraction for you. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Damn, he's tough. How's he still standing?
They did me in. Help me out.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
How's my toxicity up?
Anyone else here, a medic?
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Okay, I have to... Can I not eat? I can't eat, can I? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Lord above, chat.
you had my back. Sorry, ain't ready yet. Ain't recharged.
Well, that phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers.
Okay.
They can be a little feisty even after death.
I need to upgrade our weapons ASAP. And I need to get more health charges. All right, chat. That's one of the things we need.
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander? Muscular
Saltiness.
reticulation still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists.
Valkyrie,
though.
I appreciate you. I'm
hoping this
actually gonna
wouldn't
be
be
headed to
too
bed
steep a price.
soon too. I gotta be up in a few hours, so this will just fine. Shame doubtable scientists hoping this be too steep a price. Well, unfortunately, they're all past. What's next? Will you replace the little hand on your back with this pincer, or?
Well, I sure ain't gonna fry up the claw and serve it with tarmac and cheese. This little hand has been poisoning me for a spell, remember? I'm hoping it'll be a salve, as Doc suspects it might be. But seeing it now, I'd reckon there are some other ways I might use it to my advantage.
Oh, no.
If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's on the loose. Her den's not far from the Vox Relay up north. Elsewise, we head back to Fairfield and speak to Doc Tinsley.
I think we speak to Doc Tinsley first. I'm keen to see this matriarch.
North it is.
Okay, we're not, obviously, chat, we're not going north immediately, right? We do need to go to Westport now. We've burned through a lot of ammo. I need to figure out how to make a lot of cashola a lot faster. It'd be super useful, chat.
Welcome back to my chapel of fear and futility.
Okay, we're missing an item we need to further talk to her. Far are we from? We're literally not super far from where we need to go. Question is, do we take the road there? Road seems like it might be a death trap, but that might be the best thing to do, if we're being honest. If we're being honest, chat. If we're being honest. Let's see. I think what that means, though. Chat, if you're watching in the future on YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. Smash that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment. I know we stuck it around a little longer, did a little bit extra after, but I figured we'd get ourselves, as the title says, a little bit of some refreshing news. YouTube, we'll see you next time. Twitch, stick around.